Welcome to another edition of Catching Up with Cram. This is our chance every week to catch up with Cram. Cram, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay. And first off, we should address last week.
Oh yes.
Our apologies.
We're really sorry.
You know, we had an episode in the can, as they say, and the week got away from us.
Yeah.
I have no other excuse.
Yeah,
I get busy.
Yeah.
And Cram gets busy, and my video editing skills are not, super fast, so I need to take my time, and I just couldn't do it last week.
That's all right. I feel like it's a good thing. Kept people on their toes.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be a big hit.
But we're back.
Yeah.
And we are in the cozy confines of the women's crew tank. Women's crew here at Yale being awesome. And they are many, many times national champs. You can hear the rumbling of water in the background. Hopefully not too much so that you can hear us.
Yeah.
We'll find out later.
To be determined.
Yeah. Maybe this will be another lost episode. Anyway, another great weekend for the Yale Bulldogs.
Yes.
Went to Columbia and then Cornell. 2 wins, 1-4, 1-3. Cram, take us through the Columbia match first.
All right. We started off with Columbia, and they're in third, and it was a big match. There were a lot of people there. They had a lot of fans there.
The band was there.
They did dig paints. There were a lot of people. I think we came out the first game maybe a little nervous. I'm not really sure. A little nerves maybe. We stayed with them, and they ended up pulling out the first game.
Yeah.
So, and then we came back the second game, and I think just really pulled together on the court. Played really well. The third game was really, really good.
The third game was a blowout. It was
yeah,
like 25, I don't know, 15 or something. It was.
Yeah, so that was good. Fourth game, we finished it off. I mean, didn't let it get to 5. Awesome.
It was a tough match. Columbia is a good team.
They're a very good team.
And third game was not close. Fourth game we had a lead, and then we let it go.
Lost it.
And then we were down actually 23-21 in the fourth game, and then ran off 4 straight points to win the match.
I think at that point everyone knew we don't want this going to 5.
Right.
We just want to finish this off. So it was
stunning
awesome.
fashion.
Yeah.
So that was a great win on hand to see us. Again, our alumni are so great. They come and see us whenever they can. We had Kat Daly. We had the Mylander twins. We had Laurel Johnson and her parents. And her sister. And then we had a member of the sailing contingent, Blair Belling. She was there. And then from football, Reed Lathan, who's been a long-time volleyball supporter.
Yeah.
And so that was great. And then we had the bus trip up to Binghamton, stopped for the night, and then we continue on to Cornell. What'd you think of the Cornell match? A 3-0 win for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I think that we did what we needed to do to win the match. I don't think there was anything crazy going on, but we kind of got in there and did what we needed to, I guess. So
that's about it, because it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
I think we played well at times, but
yeah, there were definitely some great things going on, but I just think we got in, got out, nothing really.
It's a tiring trip, and it's hard sometimes to get your legs going again after that. I thought, in our warm-up, I didn't think we were particularly sharp in the defensive part and passing, so, but as Cram so wisely said, we got it done, we got out of there with the win. Yeah. And then, for you people out there that are fans of weather news, you probably noticed that there was a freak snowstorm to hit the Northeast this weekend, and we drove through it. Cornell is basically in Ohio. Yeah. It's so far west, so we had to come down and cut through the mountains, the Poconos, or I don't know, Catskills and something. It's mountains, and we got a little ways on 84. 84 was closed. Yep. And that was about
a nice little roadblock.
Yeah.
To greet us.
And that was about at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And we got out of Cornell fast.
Yeah, we did.
We showered in like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we were like, we need to make it.
But our bus driver did a fabulous job, Raymond. Could only go like 40 miles an hour. And so then we had to backtrack to 87, down to 287 over the Tappan Zee. Those of you in the Northeast, or not in the Northeast, check a map out and look at that.
Or just know it was a really long
Yeah, or take our word for it. It sucked. So we got home at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
From a trip that we really should have gotten home around midnight.
Yeah. We left it before, I think we left before 7.
Yeah.
Definitely. So.
Weather.
Yeah, it was a rough bus ride.
It was not pretty. We stopped at McDonald's. Yeah. We tried to get hotel rooms. There was some nausea on the bus by a few people, members of the staff, and others.
Some players.
And so we're not gonna mention any names.
Yeah.
But it was a tough road trip home. So what'd you do on Sunday, Graham?
I slept till 12:30.
Yeah.
I sleep in sometimes, but not usually.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the swim meet. One of my friends was diving at 1, which I thought was going to be fine to go to, and I found myself rushing to get myself together and go.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of hanging out.
I did
really
absolutely
get any work done or anything. It was just.
I did nothing on Sunday. I sat on my couch eating cereal. And drinking water. Had an IV drip going, and that was about it. I was really, it was a tough trip. So, but
actually, we, the team, we all dressed up in our costumes and went to dinner together at Kumo.
Had your own Halloween?
Yeah, so it was really fun. We all just, we wanted to eat, so.
Good.
We went to dinner in our costumes.
Nice.
The lady who works there took a picture of us.
Good.
It was awesome. We were the only ones in the restaurant.
And what was your costume?
Cordell and I and Bridget, we were like flight attendants.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there was Wizard of Oz. The classes do different things. And Haley was Cruella de Vil. Haley was Cruella de Vil, and then the sophomores were Dalmatians.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was really fun.
When you got to the restaurant, did you indicate that the exits to the restaurant were over the wings of the...
I did not. I should have. I should have just gone fully.
Please fasten your seatbelts before the meal begins.
Exactly. So it was a good time this time.
Good. Well, at least you got to celebrate a little bit of
Halloween, exactly.
Which was yesterday. And there's snow on the ground. Way too early.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of what's going on right now, but it's kind of nice this week. It's supposed to be nice.
Well, that's the weird thing about it is now we are back up in the 50s, so it's wet and muddy everywhere. This is a very odd. I've never had snow this early.
Yeah.
This heavy.
No. It's very strange, but it's sunny now. I guess that's all we can ask for.
Now, looking forward, we have our final home weekend. Home weekend for the seniors.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Penn and Princeton. Senior night, obviously, will be on Saturday. And so what began 4 years ago with Cram, Cordell, and Bridges is now coming to a close. And it's hard to believe.
It's crazy. I honestly cannot believe it.
Just a short time ago, you were a wide-eyed freshman.
I know. Well, I was just talking to Wilk last night. I remember their senior night like it was yesterday.
Kristen Wilk, who was a senior when Cram was a freshman.
And she and Allie will be here this weekend too.
Fantastic.
I know. I just found that out. I'm very excited. Yeah. So we have some alums coming. It's going to be a good weekend.
Good. Good. It's and then we'll have our final road trip and our final 2 matches of the year, which will be at Harvard and Dartmouth the following weekend. Right now we're still in first place, and so
gotta keep it rolling.
Gotta keep it rolling. We play Penn next, and that's all we're really concerned about. And we don't know yet if anybody made Player of the Week or Rookie of the Week. That has not come out yet as of production time at 12:24 on Tuesday. But another good week for the Bulldogs. Onward and upward.
Yep.
And try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah. Exactly. Keep the flow, keep everything going.
As much as the water flows through this crew tank for Yale women's crew, that's the same way we will try to keep the flow going.
Yes.
Like a river. caught up in my own analogies sometimes. Anyway, that's all for this week. As we come to you live from the crew tank, and we will see you after senior night, and we'll have the seniors next week. We'll have Bridget and Cordell in, and we'll talk about their 4 years here at Yale and all that kind of good stuff. So, thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Catching Up with Grant.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank everyone.
Thank you.
Cool.